So what is happening YouTube? Hopefully that first episode worked and you are getting to see me carry on in the world of Horizon Forbidden West. So we should have Varl joining us shortly, fingers crossed. Let's go through the door and carry on with this introduction. If I remember, Far Zenith tried to launch some pioneers into space, along with a prototype of Apollo.
Us. We have always pushed the boundary as explorers, pioneers, trailblazers. And now Far Zenith is taking the next leap into the future. That's why we're proud to have resurrected the Odyssey. What our governments abandoned in orbit, Far Zenith will actualize in less than a decade. But that's only the beginning. When the ship is complete, we will send the Odyssey and her crew where no one's gone before.
FTL travel is always a staple of science fiction.
There, we'll create humanity's first off-world colony. The Odyssey may take 300 years to reach it, but when we look up at the night sky, we'll know they're on their way. And in the words of our founder, the late Peter Chimbumbe, the truest form of immortality is...
Data corrupt. Playback stopped.
The old ones could fly through the sky? Between the stars?
Well, yes. Sort of. That ship, the Odyssey, it never made it to the other star. Something went wrong, and it blew up. Is that why Elizabeth gave them a backup of Gaia? For their colony?
Error. Public presentation file corrupted. Member recruitment file available. Do you wish to reactivate?
Yeah. Reactivate. Let's see what else they had to say.
We all know the projections. Economic instability, new biocontagions, rampant AIs. How long before another catastrophe creates unacceptable risk for the world's elite? We here at Far Zenith believe, escape the inevitable. And so we reach for the stars. Now you've seen what we're building here. Infrastructure to support the Odyssey's construction. A state-of-the-art data center to facilitate rapid technological advancements. And you've seen how we're managing public perception. So invest and join us. Claim your berth on the Odyssey.
Oh, we need money.
Preserve your way of life beyond the concerns of Earth.
Well, they were right about the world ending. They just didn't know how. Yet.
So everything they said back there about the next step for humanity, it was all a lie. These people only cared about saving their own skin.
Correct, well done, that's perceptive.
Didn't work out for them in the end. That Oswald guy mentioned a data center.
Nice, I'm amazed that still works. Surely 1,000 years of rust stops that somehow.
There. The backup. It should be stored in there.
Beautiful view though.
Won't be able to swim across.
I guess we'll have to find a way around. Come on.
As much as I'm enjoying the smoothness, I'm debating switching back to the resolution mode. I think I'm missing out on just how gorgeous this game can look.
And bad.
Sure
because
seems like
Aloy's model in this mode
Wonder what it's like up there.
kinda looks like the same model
The wilds have really
from
grown over this place.
Zero Dawn. So expect the next part for me to probably change over. I'm never gonna get... That's never not gonna be amazing, I'm sorry, that's what I meant to say there. That's brilliant. You have to hold the trigger down until Aloy pulls. Yeah. I'm already in love with this game and I've played 35 minutes of it.
Into the creepy ruin we go.
Scanning everything, taking in my environment. It just looks gorgeous. It feels incredible to play as well.
What is that thing?
Oh, no way, is this the introduction to it this early?
Oh, my guard is up.
I heard the focus interact with something there when I... A rock, always good for distraction. Grass to hide in.
Up here.
There we go.
Careful. Don't want those things to call in some friends from underground. You take the left one. I'll deal with the one on the right.
Okay.
Just us getting an introduction to stealth attacks. Excellent, I like it.
Moving up.
I need to sneak up on it to take it out with my spear. Can't let it see me. I should scan it first. Check its patrol path. Okay, there's its patrol path. Gotta get closer and stay out of sight. I can throw a rock to distract it. Get it into a position where I can sneak up and strike. Just have to wait for the right moment.
What I want to do... Oh, I like that you're not having to hold...
Time to throw. There. Now I should take it down with a spear strike.
There we are. Silent Strike is still in the game. Nice, I like that.
Gotcha.
Mine's
Oh.
down too.
Fantastic, well done. I'll have my rock back. I'll also craft some more arrows. Oh, I'm enjoying this. You should see the huge smile on my face. This is a geek moment. I love this stuff, genuinely. I play games for the storytelling, for the world building, for the interesting characters. They've become such a great medium for doing just that, and I'm delighted that we're getting to see more.
More of those machines ahead.
Nothing you and I can't handle.
So I've got his patrol path here. It looks like he's going to come fairly close, so we're just going to wait for him to sneak up. Come on, here boy.
Ready whenever you want to strike.
Here boy. Come on now. Come on. Bit closer. Little closer. I've got something for you. Ah yeah, there we go. There, the other one has disappeared, sort of. There he is. So we'll scan him as well. The focus follows him automatically, which I love. That is such a good gameplay feature. It completely focuses on the machine that you're focused on, haha. Just so you can track it. That, to me, is just those little quality details that have made an improvement. Combat animations look so much better. Yeah, I'm in love with this. This is an early contender for Game of the Year, as far as I'm concerned. So we've got one more down there, and I don't know if we have access to strike from above. I'd like to think we do, but no, we don't. Right, okay. That may be something that we unlock later, but if we hide in the long grass anyway, he's going to come back this way. And I'm quite happy to be patient and just wait for him to maneuver back. Then we'll hit him with a silent strike. I love that the combat basics are still the same. That's fantastic. It means that you can get in and kind of hit the ground running. At least for this sequence.
I noticed you have a new look these days.
Yeah, I know. Didn't have a lot of time to shave when I was trying to catch up to you. Don't worry, it's not permanent.
Good.
Sorry my whiskers offend you, anointed.
Looks like this little guy got caught up in the blight. Couldn't escape.
I hope it didn't suffer long.
The blight's made its way in here too.
So the blight's toxic. Humans seem to be able to breathe it so far, but eventually it'll be overwhelming. Or people will just starve because there'll be nothing for them to eat. Plant life's just going to die out.
The Osram must have used explosives against the machines.
They managed to get a couple.
Anything else in the environment that I'm missing? Because we've got the verticality now. Aloy's character model has improved so much. Because we've got the verticality now, I'm conscious of not missing anything because I'll be able to jump up to it.
Looks like there was a barricade here. The machines must have broken through.
I'd quite like a control built in where jumping onto the ledge,
Guess that Osram didn't have a chance to use it.
if you hold the button, you can pull yourself over. And I think there's a Tomb Raider game that's done that as well.
Careful.
So
Traps ahead.
Huh. Might be able to disarm them. There. Managed to salvage some supplies.
And not blow
Dismantle
yourself
it.
up.
And got more supplies.
we'll take it easy in here then, since
Looks
there
like
may be traps.
While we're here, maybe we can make some traps of our own. Might come in handy against machines.
good idea. I don't have the right supplies to craft a trap.
Machine muscle, I didn't see that earlier, that's amazing.
I might be able to scrounge up enough materials from them.
So that's the synthetic muscle fibre that you see on the machines when they're moving. The detail in this is just fantastic, honestly. Oh, I'm so happy.
I can use this.
So we've got one blast plate,
Okay. Should have what I need to craft a trap.
2 blast plates.
There. Explosive trap made.
If anything walks into one of those, it won't know what hit it.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. And it looks like we're going that way, but I would like to get these resources.
Aloy, I think I see a way up.
Machine's ahead.
Don't think they spotted us.
Aww.
I've seen this machine before.
So, scroungers.
It's new to me. Let's see where its weak points are.
So
Maybe
it's
we could
got
place one of those traps you made in its path.
good shout.
Set this here.
Get here now. Varl, move. Now it'll go back to its patrol route. Nice. Did that destroy it? It did as well. Amazing. Weak versus corruption and ice. I like that the trappings went beyond what you could use it for in the last game as well. I could just silent strike him here. I'm thinking about doing that. There we go.
We're clear.
Let's keep going then.
Gonna search this other one. And I don't know if you noticed there, but when I picked up the medicinal skybrush or the medical herbs, that went into my inventory instead of into my pouch. So instead of just ignoring the material, it can get, the healing materials can get added to like a pouch beyond, like into your backpack beyond the what you can carry for immediate use. I think that's really useful as well, to have a backup to save those sort of panicky moments where you're scrabbling for a potion. It's helping make things much more intuitive in terms of healing and staying in the game. Really liking that so far. I'm liking the combat additions that have been made as well. Make sure I get everything that's going to be useful to me. Now, looks like we're going up.
Whoa. That machine we saw earlier must be on the move.
Let's hope it doesn't come this way.
Yeah, that. If it is what I'm thinking of. Amazing. Amazing how familiar it all feels and yet how new it all feels as well.
It's a big storm picking up out there.
Yeah. And they're getting stronger. And more frequent.
So the storms, the blighted lands, the rivers and lakes choked with algae. You were born to fix all that?
Yeah. But I can only do it if I find that backup. I think we're winding our way around to the data center. We'll need to cut through that big building on the right out there.
To think this is just the introduction as well, and yet we're getting to see so much.
There's data here. You scan it with your focus. This data mentions the tech that Far Zenith traded with Zero Dawn. It doesn't explain how they got it back up.
I'll keep an eye out for more data. Let's see. Huh. A lot of glyphs. I'll tuck this away to study later.
Looks like we've got to climb up.
We've got to explore first before we do anything. Focus now reveals nearby handholds. That's fantastic. Just, yeah. Oh, this is going to be fun. Cannot wait.
Falling apart.
Well, it is 1,000 years old. Looks like some kind of meeting room. That door on the other side's locked.
There's another one of those glowing things by the table.
Onzu.
The Zero Dawn terraforming system, the brainchild of Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Empowered by 9 subordinate functions, Gaia, the core of the system, is capable of advanced planetary engineering, an obvious advantage to our space colonization efforts. Operation Phase 1. Establish an asset within Project Zero Dawn. Status complete. Phase 2. The asset will secretly beamcast a complete copy of Gaia and her subordinate functions to this facility's data center. If all goes well, Zero Dawn staff will remain completely unaware of the transmission. Risks. Discovery of this operation could result in Zero Dawn withholding the already negotiated Apollo database. Special care must be taken not to alert Travis Tate, the expert hacker in charge of Hades Protocol. In addition, extreme caution must be exercised in regards to Dr. Sobek herself. As one of the world's preeminent technologists, she may have instituted unforeseen security measures. A complete assessment is attached. This concludes the executive summary.
I thought Elizabeth sent the backup here, but she didn't. Far Zenith stole Gaia.
Aloy? Why does that woman look like you?
It's okay, Prowl. We look alike because we're the exact same. Genetically identical.
But she was one of the old ones. How can you be her?
Because I wasn't born. I was made. By a machine. It's why I'm motherless, why I was cast out as an infant.
I don't understand. What kind of machine can make a person?
Remember when I said the backup is like a set of instructions? It's more than that. It's called Gaia. And for a long time, she cared for the world until she had to destroy herself. So she made me to bring her back. I'm the only one who can. And this place is my last hope.
You once said the goddess spoke to you when you went into All-Mother Mountain. Was that this Gaia?
Yes, but she's not the goddess, Varl. There isn't one.
How can you be sure? It sounds like she anointed you with a sacred task.
I've had a lot of time to figure this out. And you will too, with the focus. But for now, the report said they were going to store the stolen copy of Gaia in the data center. So that's where we have to go.
Everything gets complicated with religion. But to be fair, Varl's just trying to bring all of this back into terms that he can understand. And I can understand that.
Aloy, over here. I found something you could use. Those Ostrom must have left us behind. Can't help.
A weapon. Thanks, Varl. We should keep moving.
After you.
So I got a frost blast sling. Launch bombs that affect large areas, frost bombs. Nice. By the looks of it, it can have some upgrades as well, as we can see down there in the bottom right hand corner. Fantastic. So can this. They'll be similar to the weapon coils that we got in the last game, probably. I wonder if this time the number of arrows in our quiver will reduce until it's empty. You know, if you empty it. That would be a good visual indicator. I always thought they would do something fancy like use the focus to add an ammo counter to our bow, for example. Not like... This is going to be difficult to describe. Just like the focus software being intelligent enough to go, well, we need to know how many arrows we've got, so... That wasn't what I meant to do, but fair dues. It didn't seem to be... Oh, I should have jumped. Okay, fair dues. Fair enough. Hopefully there wasn't anything else up there.
Outside.
Good.
As we make our way through here.
Look, that must be the machine.
That's the direction we're going.
Can't scan it. Was hoping I'd get an early sort of look.
Remember on those machines. I could try out that new weapon on it.
Yeah, it needed to not chill out quite as much as it did. Nice. I think I managed to knock off.
And a lot of acid.
Oh,
That big machine must have attacked as they tried to escape.
They didn't stand a chance. So, you said this backup is the last hope.
Yeah. All those places I've been these last few months, there were supposed to be more backups. But 1,000 years ago, a guy named Ted Pharaoh purged them all.
Was he part of Far Zenith too?
No. He was worse. Looks like we can cross over here.
yeah. Well, I didn't do that very well, did I? So what have we got? There's something up there. Is there a bit that I can just climb up this? Yeah, there is. And if I... There we go. And up. That was herbs. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. So then we can just drop to the ledge or not. Aloy can just walk off the edge. So some of the climbing even although it's fixed point, is not easy to interact with. So that's an early criticism of the game. Like, I still think that this is an excellent game, and I'm never not gonna love it, but the lack of freeform climbing when games like Assassin's Creed can do it so easily, I just think that it's losing a lot of potential exploration. I know that's got to be balanced against the fact that they're building this environment in a very specific way, but it's a little teensy bit disappointing. It doesn't feel as intuitive as something like Assassin's Creed. So before you ask, no, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just allowing myself to be led around and explore the environment. It feels quite organic, the way that I'm being asked to do all this. Up we go again. Nice. So this is a nice spot to call time on the second episode. We're just over half an hour. Like I say, hopefully you guys get to see these, and they are of a good enough quality, something that I'm happy with. If they are, then expect to see more episodes uploaded today and tomorrow. I think we'll be going with 3 episodes a day for this, because this is my focus right now. Still expect some Tomb Raider. Expect to get an episode a day of Tomb Raider, and also the horror series. And if recording on the PS5 works out, that opens up a lot more games that I can play. Obviously, I've got to balance that against the quality that I want, and if the quality is not up to what I want it to be, you know, I've got a gaming PC, a mic, I spent time learning about audio and other bits and pieces, so the gaming PC is the way forward for me in terms of content creation. But with that being said, a lot of these games look fantastic. Because I've been a console gamer, I have a library of games that I can play and upload to my channel, so expect it to be an explosion of content, basically, if these work out. So you guys, if you could like the videos that you watch, subscribe to the channel, because that would be fantastic. Help the channel grow, and take care of each other, be kind to each other, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.